Hi there, welcome to Big W BBQ. My name is Nate. Today we're going to be grilling up some Moink Balls. Thanks a lot for stopping by today. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, a special welcome to you. Here on this channel you will find recipes as well as tips and tricks that will hopefully help your time out of the grill go just a little bit smoother. We put out videos every other Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you've never had a Moink Ball, all it is a meatball wrapped in bacon. The name Moink Ball is a combination of moo for the beef and oink for the pork. What's really nice about these Moink Balls is that they're perfect size for an appetizer, a snack, or even they'll be a huge hit up at your tailgate here coming up this fall. So let's go ahead and get right into this recipe. Depending on how much effort you want to put into this, you can either go ahead and buy a store-bought meatball, or you can go ahead and make one similar to what we're going to be doing here today. Either way, they're both very good, but just to make this video a little more interesting, I went ahead and made a homemade meatball. So my first ingredient here is 1 pound of ground beef. Then we're going to go ahead and add several ingredients here to this meat. My first ingredient here is a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Got 1 egg here, 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese, half a clove of minced garlic, and then finally here we have got half a tablespoon of coarse ground black pepper and 1/4 of a tablespoon of kosher salt. Alright, so now the next step here, we're going to go ahead and mix this together with our hands. Now the key here is you want to get a good mixing together, but at the same time you don't want to overhandle the meat. Now we've got that all mixed up together, we're going to go ahead and form our meatballs. Now it's going to be about the size of a golf ball, or enough for your bacon, a half a slice of bacon to be able to wrap around the whole meatball. Now something I'm not going to be doing here today, but if you want to take these up another notch, you can go ahead and add cheese to the center of these. Let's go ahead and start forming our meatballs. So you can see here, we got about a dozen meatballs here out of that 1 pound. So depending on how many guests you have, you can go ahead and multiply that recipe by whatever number that would be. So now the next step here, we're gonna go ahead and wrap each meatball with half a slice of bacon. I like to go ahead and just put a toothpick through there just to kind of secure everything. All right guys, so we got these plated up here. Let's talk about how we're gonna cook this. I'm gonna be cooking this out on my Weber Smoky Mountain. I'm gonna be using a little bit of hickory wood here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna have a pit temperature of around 300 to 350 degrees. And the reason why we're going a little bit higher there is we're just trying to crisp up this bacon. One of the things when you kind of cook low and slow with bacon is sometimes it doesn't get crisp and it's kind of a chewy texture, which some people don't mind, but I prefer to have a little bit more of a crunch to it. So you can go ahead and add your favorite rub to these if you'd like. Something to keep in mind is be cautious of the salt content here, since we added salt to the meatball as well as this bacon's got a lot of salt to it. You don't want to get too carried away with a salty rub. That's my only tip for that. I don't know how long these will take, probably around a half hour or so. A couple things we're looking for here is we're going to be looking at the bacon to see how well that's cooking, as well as we want to make sure the internal temperature of this meatballs get up to about 160, 165 degrees if possible. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that smoker queued up, and yeah, let's start cooking. We're back inside now. Ended up taking a little over an hour there to get to our internal temperature of 165 degrees. As you can tell there, the last 5-10 minutes, went ahead, added some barbecue sauce to these things and just kind of let them firm up. And yeah, this is what we've got for our finished product. So a couple quick comments here. I was only able to maintain a pit temperature on average around 275 degrees. So that explains why this took a little bit longer than expected. And as well as this bacon isn't quite as crisp as what I was hoping for. I think if I would have had those higher temperatures up towards the 350 range, I probably would have got there. But I mean, it's not terrible by any means. It still looks good. It still smells good. And yeah, I can't wait to try one of these. One thing that may be helpful is if you've got a charcoal grill or a propane grill, either one, that may help kind of keep that grill temperature up a little bit higher and ultimately crisp up that bacon like we wanted. I can't complain too much here. Everything turned out really well. It looks good here. So one last test is to try it out. Let's dig in. So yeah, we got a pretty good cook here. Looks like we're cooked all the way through. And those are full of flavor. They still got quite a bit of moisture left to them. You can taste that hickory wood kind of coming through there. Taste that nice rub and the barbecue sauce just all kind of complement each other very well. Like I mentioned, the bacon could have been just a little bit more crisper, but I can't complain too much here. I mean, this looks good, it tastes good, and I think these are gonna be a great hit at your next barbecue or tailgate. Hey guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me here today. I hope you've enjoyed this video as well as this recipe. I hope that this recipe gives you another idea for an appetizer at any future barbecues you've got left here coming this summer. Thanks again, guys. I hope you have a terrific rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.